Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today we've got Dover. It's Dover weekend. We've got Dover in this episode. We've got Dover Cup in next episode. So not much to say. We know Dover. We're going to run Dover. We're going to do the Dover. And we're going to see if we can have a nice result. As I said at the end of the last episode, really hoping that everything I've learned in the Cup Series kind of translates back down to the Truck Series to make us even better here. It may not be with the speed, but hopefully with our ability overall. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out on the track, see if we can make this truck as fast as possible, and we will see you at qualifying. Yeah, I mean, with a good lap, we're about 2/10 faster-ish, roughly, than Setzer. It's going to be a hell of a race. I had some fun around there, learned again. And hopefully something that'll translate over to my race is the apron is devil, the apron is evil, the apron is lava for you young generation folks out there. Just kidding. I don't think that people still, but it is funny. Anyway, moving along. Here it is, semi-cold tires, qualifying lap. Hold it. So on this track, you kind of can get just a touch of the draft in this game on the straights. I practiced it out enough that I actually didn't. And 23.5. All right, so I actually didn't, and I almost got my record lap without the draft at all, without any, little drafting help. And I know it's slight, but in this game, you get it. So anyway, I don't know. That might put us in the lead. I can't remember what the 25 was. I think it was 5. Oh, 2-2. So we'll start second on the outside. We definitely have a lot more in the truck than that. But also, we do have to consider backing off and preserving tires because they get hot in a hurry. And I did what I could to adjust for it, but they still get hot. So the best way to adjust for that, I know, back up your corners. Anyway, got a race. Let's go try to win it.
Welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Awesome. Well, we're going to be doing that, so,
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car low.
Get a little jump. It goes away real quick, so this is nice. The initial jump is nice, I mean. Ooh, car's, there it is, yeah, see? We don't, it's funny, we have the first, second gear, third gear even, but we get to fourth gear and it all changes. I had to tap the brakes there. I didn't come off the gas early enough with Setzer right there. This is not, I mean, we're talking season 3 here with the trucks. We've won a championship, so they are here to fight us every step of the way, and I don't know if we can maintain with Setzer or if his stuff will run out as well. These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves. Are we going to get by, or is Setzer going to get by us? We're going to race a low line here with the hopes in this 100-lap race, which will be a 200-lap race in the next episode for the Truck Series. This is endurance on the Truck Series. I'm sorry, the Cup Series will be. I don't know if I said that right. My mind didn't work when I said my words there. But 200 laps in the Cup Series, 100 laps in the Truck Series. Both are endurance races. We cannot hold off Setzer. We can only hope that we can stay with him and battle back. I remember he was excellent at this track earlier, too. We also had Travis Quapple there. And, I mean, racing against them right now, I feel like it's already burning my tires up. Let's take a game. Yeah, we are absolutely smoking the tires because we are racing so hard right now. So, honestly, this is kind of dumb that I'm even doing it because we're going to run out of tire way before we run out of laps in the old fuel tank.
All clear.
Pretty sure it's a 2-stop race. Now, that means we could go 33, 33, 34, or 34, 34. 3 and 33, I don't know, but right now we have I gotta look and see actually how many laps we get in the tank. I'm just not gonna do it when we're going around a corner. So we definitely get enough to go basically as far as we want to on tires. And as long as we go at least 33 for 2 stints and 34 for 1, we'll be fine.
Still there.
I need to see if maybe if just me running this inside is going to do it for me. We got the position back from Quapple. Not sure if we can grab it back up or get back to Setzer. But my goal now is just to kind of cool the tires off some, which we already honestly are. We were coming out of that corner in a better condition than we were going into it a couple laps ago. So just letting it slow down a little bit more, but staying on the inside. Good. I really wish I could get it well below. I should actually come off the gas even earlier just for now. Well, that's why we don't want to do that, because it's so touchy on the sticks. But yeah, this is going to help us. We're also going to drive a little bit faster here. What the crap? Holy my goodness, everybody just showed up to the party. I can't sit here and dwell on my tire temperatures and still race. So MacDonald is in the picture. Crawford is in the picture. I see Bobby Dotter back there in the picture. Let's let's not let that be a thing. I don't like that. But I should be able to just really... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, they get these little bursts, and I actually think that they overdrive, and because we're in a higher series, it does affect them. In the lower series, they get that burst of speed, and it would never affect the quality of their equipment. But I really do believe in this series and in the Cup Series, when they get those bursts of speed, they do them to get in front of you, obviously, but at the end of it, they really wear down their stuff. And as you can see, McDonald now dropping way back, and so I feel like he may have overheated his tires. We're not letting Setzer get too much farther ahead of us than a second, so that's pretty good. But I don't know what he's got in that truck, but he has definitely got more than what we have right here, so that sucks. Gained a 10th on him there. Maybe we'll get lucky, and with some decent driving, we'll be able to catch back up to him, and that would be kind of nice. Oh, he took that 10th right back. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I do. Give a little focus to the race on this here first stint. And we'll be back with you when there's a caution. Some action. We determined that action does exist without a caution. And, or a pit stop, which will suck. Because as much as I want this to go green, a pit stop is going to be very hard. Because I got to, like, pull off there and, like, slam on the brakes to get into the pit. All right, I'm done. We'll talk to you soon. All right, so we have some radiator damage, and we have some torch tires from racing hard. So we're probably going to pit at 60. Ooh, holy crap! We're probably going to pit with about 66 or 65 to go, just to get ahead of that 1/3 curve. We need to fix our truck, and we need to get some. We need to get some tires. So. We're racing hard. We're sitting here in second place, not giving it up, even with the damage and the truck being tight and the tires being worn. So that part is kind of nice. But aside from that, it's been it's been an exciting. We got into first place by using lap traffic, which was nice. We're obviously not giving it up to Daughter, and his little speed burst was there, but now he's obviously lost it because he's right there with us. Setzer going up and running into that, I think that was Hoff he hit. That's not good for him, obviously. But we're actually, maybe I'm not going to do it. We're doing pretty well right now. If we run it out and then split the next two stints, or next stint, would be kind of nice. The fact that we're driving away now and we're keeping up with Daughter is pretty awesome for us. He absolutely doesn't have it in him anymore. And it's not just because of the truck he's stuck behind. So that part's nice. And here we are. Back in the lead.
Clear high.
How many laps could we go? 11? Yeah, that was with Setzer that contact happened, and it definitely did affect us negatively, but the more laps we can go, even on the truck feeling the way it is, the more laps we go, the better we are in the end, because that means the less we have to put on the tires in the next few stints. So the fact that we're in the lead, the fact that we're now pulling away in the lead is a big deal as well.
All clear.
Did not see this part happening. I mean, it's not just lap traffic that's getting him. I know Setzer, he's the one, though. He's definitely, without lap traffic, he is faster than us unless we decide to completely torch our stuff, which I think we probably still are. Oh, no. See, we've cooled it all off because we haven't had to drive excessively crazy anymore to stay in front of them. I did not practice getting onto pit lane, and I'm pretty nervous about doing it. But now we've got, almost a second lead on everybody, which is super nice for us. I would like to go in a lap early at the least, so probably with 3 laps left in our tank now that we have pulled out on everyone, and I don't really have to worry so much about it. Otter's sitting there alone in traffic. Looks like Crafton, Setzer, Quapple all got kind of marred in traffic back there. And we can drive faster. I'm kind of taking it easy right now, knowing that we're coming to the end of this stint. Oh, I just did something wrong by getting stuck up here. Can we get down?
All clear.
I was worried that we weren't going to be able to get down in time, and Daughter was going to have a huge opening.
Still there.
7 to go on the tank. So that's
All clear.
definitely want to go this whole stint, which is nice. I mean, it really is nice for us. We could also run both fuel runs completely, and then our last one that we have to, or is it just 2? No, it's just 2. Never mind. I'm like thinking we have 3 because of the Cup Series. We're gonna have 4, but I wasn't thinking right. We may have more than 4. I don't actually know how many laps we get in the tank, or we may have 3. I'm not actually sure how many laps we get in the tank there. But we kind of got into a nice little groove here, and it's working really well, even with the damage. I'm surprised. Even the engine is cooled way off because we don't have to push it so much. So we're doing things in the corner to not be going as fast, which is helping a lot. If it weren't for... Oh, I think he pit already. I was going to say, if it weren't for Daughter and Setzer, really, we would have been driving around this type of... Well, not down this low, but we've got shite tires right now. Yeah, there's Daughter in the pit. If it weren't for them, we would have really been able to just kind of chill out a little bit. So 4 laps to go on the tires, or on the tires. What kind of? 4 laps to go on the fuel. We're going to bring it around one more time, and then we're going to pit. Mainly because, yeah, I see some trucks going in right now, but I just don't really know. Oh, we got another one that's going to go in here, or what? This is Ratner. I'm going to shut up for a second. I got to figure this out. I'm going to roll in here with him, actually. See when he pulls off. Yeah, they pull off like that. This isn't... I thought they came flying on. That's reasonable.
Slow down.
Oh, we were speeding so much. We're getting a black flag. We're getting a black flag. We didn't get the black flag. It's a Father's Day miracle. We were doing like 41 when we got to pit road. That's the last number I saw. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen or already have. I'm that type of editor, so that's crazy that happened. We're in 4th, 5th, 6th. Here are the guys that we had 4 seconds of damage. That's part of the reason why we weren't able to do what we wanted to do, but this will drop us back into 5th. Sets are way out there. It's going to pay dividends at the end of this, as long as there isn't a... Well, actually, I don't care if there's a caution now. Everyone is cycled. We were one of the last of the cars that mattered to go into the pit. Ratner is still right in front of us because of our extended pit stop. I would love to get inside position. He's driving down on me. I'm going to drive up on him. Enjoy that, stupid. I've got racing to do, and you're not a... Oh, my goodness. We were so close to the apron there. I was tickling with it, low puckering, but I also didn't want to just give up on what we were working on there, so I wanted to make sure we could do it. Look at these bastards are out here driving it like they stole it, which is obviously what we're supposed to be doing in a race, but it doesn't make it any easier for me, guys. Come on. Some of us are trying to just drive through the pack and win a race. He's not there anymore. We got him. We got that spot. Waffle is faster than he would have indicated in that first run. And I actually will be faster, it would appear, at the end of the run. Hopefully. We've got a great truck. With Setzer that far up, unless he gets some lap traffic issues, I don't know if we have a race-winning truck, but we definitely have a very solid truck. We're going to roll here with Quapple. We're going to close the gap on Crafting because he's driving high. Not high like Stone. He's driving high on the track. Jeez, people. And, of course, the 264 is going to drive the low line, make us drive around in this. What a yuck. Actually, if I can do this right, I can get to his bumper, cut inside of him. Yes, timing. Of course, Quapple was fast enough just to drive around him on the outside, so his driving was technically better than mine because I was all timing to get to his fender, so we had the line on the inside. Quapple was like, I'm just faster, so I'll go around the outside. And that's fair. I don't mind sitting back here with these two.
Okay, that's the halfway mark.
Obviously, I would love to be able to have all 3 of us catch up to Setzer because he got caught up in some lap traffic or something and we're able to get through it, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Looks like he's on the outside up there trying to get around a lapper, so maybe it will happen. Also, I should consider that at the end of the run for all of them, they slowed down a fair amount. And if I run pretty good, but not super crazy, and torch my tires, I could very well be a lot faster at the end of that run. So I need to keep that in mind. Keep these guys in tow. Keep them in view, and then bite at the end when I have more. I see the reduction. I mean, to save my tires, I drop it down to about 137-ish. If I'm not trying to save my tires, I can push around these corners at 141. When I'm at the end of the run, I was dropping it down into like 130 flats speed-wise. And it was, we weren't even hot on the tires anymore, so we were able to do a lot. That lets me know that if I do drop it down to about 130, we can cool the tires. I just don't want to do that if we're racing anyone. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're racing 3 other trucks to try to get back up to this lead. Now, if I can keep the truck clean, my pit crew can definitely help us with our race. I know I was considering the pit strategy, splitting this one in half, but as I'm thinking about it, we're going to do whatever the other trucks do because we have to. I mean, we have to do what they do. If we don't, and a caution comes out, we're stuck down a lap. That wrecks our whole race. So we just need to run as long as we can, I guess. 45 laps to go. 33 on our tank. So we have to pit with we'll pit with maybe 15 to go. With that, I am going to go ahead and focus for a while because we've been talking a lot. And these videos, I still like to make 30. Cup Series, probably an hour-long video at this point, but that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and focus. Try to drive a better race now. Caution comes out, and technically we could pit, and it would be our last pit stop because we're going to come through the line with 33 to go. I feel like that might be the mood here, or the move, not the mood. Weird. Also, the front right damage, I didn't hit anyone to give, especially anyone hard enough to give us front right damage. That was weird, so I'm not sure what that was all about, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to pit for the last time, and we will see you after the caution. Well, what I would have expected to have been a beneficial pit stop for us ended up not being one, and we didn't get caught or anything. It was just the way we came out with everyone else that we ended up in a weird spot. I'm going to try to dip in here. I don't know. Well, those trucks are at least faster, so we should have a... Should be okay. So anyway, we dropped back to 6th from that whole shabazz. Now I have to pay attention because we got the leader behind... Oh, no, we got the leader up there, actually. We got 2nd place behind Small. Looks like he gave him a little bumping as well. Small's going to come right down in front of me. We are going... Oh, look at him. Oh, he jumps up in front of Quapple. And we're going to get the run off the back or front. I think it was the front stretch. I wasn't really paying attention. And I also don't know how many times drivers are paying attention when they're in their groove. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think that if I'm driving at 160 miles an hour and I'm door to door with another car, I'm not like, am I on the front stretch or the back stretch? I don't even know. I guess that's also what your spotter and crew chief are for. Be like, hey guys, just so you know, this is a big deal, so pay attention. We got John Wood in the picture, folks. He hasn't been around all day, but given the opportunity with a good pit stop, and he's up here with us fighting away, which is good on them, huh?
Still there.
I might have to drive a little harder. We're going to stay on the inside lane. Feel pretty good about this. 25 to go in this race. We are absolutely a better truck than the 88 of Crafton. So we just got to get to him and pass him. And I think we can do it. So I'm going to focus for a while, and then we'll talk to you when I'm not as focused.
5 laps to go. Still there. Still there. Clear high. Still there. Clear high.
Oh! You have never seen me run a better race, except for Darlington before they all had to pit when we thought that we had to race them to get our spot back. You have never seen me run a better race to catch the leader and pass him. And all we have to do is finish this one off. Make sure we hold him at bay.
Clear low.
As we are hopefully about to take home the victory at Dover. In honestly, a semi-unlikely scenario, the way he was so far ahead and we just weren't catching him. And it was funny because we ended up getting caught behind lap traffic when I thought it was going to benefit us. But here we are now, holding 3/10 on him. After just an insane... I mean, I can't have any tires left. There's no... Well, I lied. My tires are actually doing really well in comparison to where they could have been. But we will take home the victory at Dover, folks. Great race, and that's what you came back to the Truck Series for in this 3rd season. That was a hell of a race overall. 100 laps, 45 minutes, and we squeak by with the victory over Matt Crafton. Your top 5, Tony Savoy, Matt Crafton, Travis Quapple, Brendan Gaughan, Dennis Setzer. $102,542. It's a nice bringing home money amount. It's good because it kind of gives us a little bit of a buffer when we run Dover in the Cup cars, which is not going to be like this. Coming first after a brutal race, Tony Savoy dominated the field over Dover. Although Kerblam King has 3 top 5 finishes this season in the truck circuit. Some fans, no, they're not. With that victory, that pushes us out to a 42-point lead over Matt Crafton. Obviously, we didn't get much of a lead on him considering he was who we were fighting for the entire time, or fighting with the entire time. And that's right, folks. You guessed it. Our next race will be at Dover International Speedway in the Cup Series in the next episode. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode today. Great race, lot of action. I think that I may have even slowed it down for the last 10 laps, even though I wasn't talking, simply because it was an awesome battle between me and Crafton, and that's the way you want to win a race. Anyway, folks, having said all of that, I'd like to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.